Sounds good. Okay, so we are on the air. This is going to be a test of new technology. We're going to be playing head to head. Tom and I hooked up to a Hangout and talking trash and doing all the other things that you'd normally do in a Hangout or when you're playing face to face. So, Tom, got anything to say before you meet your doom?
Oh my goodness! So this is Summer Stream Battle Royale playoff game. Dennis, there were 6 teams in the playoffs. The first 2 teams had a bye. Dennis is the 3 seed, and our home field advantage in this league is you could choose who to play in the first round. And Dennis chose me. Now I have to say, there's 3 teams, 8 and 6. Okay, me, David Pachter, and Lawrence Green. Okay, so Dennis is saying, nothing against Lawrence, nothing against David. But Dennis is saying, Tom's, maybe a pretty good coach, but I guess the other 2 guys are better. I think Lawrence and David are probably better coaches. I better play Tom. I start off 1-3, and then I go 7-1. I'm 8-4. Make the playoffs. I kind of forget all about the bye possibility, so I kind of don't even really give it my best the last 2 games. And you choose me over 2 guys that barely made the playoffs. Okay, we'll see what happens.
Well, and this is the thing. The other 2 guys, one had Joe Montana as their quarterback, and the other one has
a rookie
Dan Marino.
A rookie Dan Marino, which is a rookie Dan Marino card, which is like an Alex Smith card. Go ahead.
Right, and on top of that, during the regular season, and a game, I assume you were trying then. It's hard to flip that switch back on when you stop trying. In a game that you were trying then, the final score was 40-7 in favor of Seattle.
Absolutely.
So that's a hard thing for me to pass up.
Okay. But I believe that was early in the season. Before I told you, often it takes me a few games to kind of figure out how to play my team, and that was early in the season. So we'll see what happens. It should be an interesting game. I think you're dominating pass rush matchup against me. Well, that's one thing is that everyone has a dominating pass rush matchup against me because my offensive line sucks, but I've kind of coached around it pretty well.
See, that's the other thing. I'm trying to take advantage of that exploit, so we'll see if it works. I'm probably going to be going home crying, but that was the other thing that went into it. Like, okay, the other guys
was that you want to go home crying?
No, that I wanted to take advantage of that exploit. So we'll see.
No, I the only unit of the 3 possible teams that has a good defense, which is my run defense, which is good, already good. Every other unit could play was average. I was surprised looking at the teams. I was surprised you didn't take the guy who had William Andrews.
Lawrence? Yeah, Lawrence.
Well, yeah, because he had a 3-4 defense that was average.
Yeah,
not even that great of a pass rush.
In the regular season, but I threw 4 interceptions, so that was the runner-up. I would have gone with Lawrence. So maybe I would have wished that I would have gone with Lawrence. But anyway,
that's here we go. You ready?
There. Let me make sure that I've got the screen sharing there.
Why am I Seattle when I'm kicking off to Fulton Walker?
That's because you. No, you should be kicking off to me. Did you load the wrong profiles?
Maybe. Anything's possible. Let me see.
Mine says that. Yeah, you're right. You messed it up. You loaded the wrong profile.
How do you know you didn't mess it up?
Because I'm the one that
messed it up.
No, I'm the one that I only loaded my profile. I always do one profile. Some people will unzip the whole thing and put the whole package in.
I only did one pre-file, but I must have done the wrong one, I guess. Hold on, let me see. I'm chagrined.
I'm flummoxed.
I'm almost certain I did. I did the one that says Berlin, but I'm gonna. I'm gonna try again here. Hold on.
I don't have it up yet.
For some reason, there is a main Escondido HTML in my receive folder, but anyway, I got the Berlin preview loaded now, so I'm gonna back out of this so that I'm not kicking it to my own guy.
Okay, give it a shot. Exit and rejoin. I made a new one.
You didn't start a new Hangout, though. We're still in the same Hangout, right?
Yeah, the Hangout's still going. People are going to be fast forwarding through this in a hurry, I hope.
Yes, I know you like to, and it's good, and it's smart. I know you're on top of trying to not have that dead time early in the broadcasts. with that Russell Wilson contract. I mean, I know you're glad that he's just there, but I don't know. I thought he was going to take go a little more Tom Brady. Like, you know what? I'll take like $16.5 million a year. I'll make endorsements, make sure he keeps some better players on the team. Anyway,
hold on.
What's wrong now?
It still didn't work.
Mine says Berlin kicking off.
Okay. Yeah, but I had control. So I'm going to restore the leak file and reload the pre-file. Maybe it was me that made the mistake.
It's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt.
Okay. League has been re-imported. Let me go into my receive directory. And I would suggest you do the same if you can restore the. Do you load the league file or you only load the pre-file?
I didn't load the playoff league file.
Yeah, I would load the playoff league file and put and
Why?
Only because that will wipe out if you had already put a bad one in there. Because you just adding the Berlin one again is not getting rid of the Seattle one that's already in there. You know what I mean? But if you restore the league file, that will wipe it out.
But now I'm curious whether it's my fault at all.
Well, then don't do anything because I just changed my whole setting. Let's see if this fixes it. Okay. Ready for you to rejoin. And if it's wrong this time, you got to do what I said.
Okay. If it's wrong this time, I'll have to compensate for the original errors you made. Is that what you're saying?
Say it again.
I said if it's wrong this time, you're saying that I'll have to compensate for the original errors that you made?
Compensation will not be necessary, but you need to wipe that thing out, get rid of it.
I have to adjust for the Crowley errors?
There is no Crowley error. Oh, I guess there was a Crowley error. So apparently I loaded the wrong one, and we're good now. Okay, so you ready to go?
Sure. Here comes the kickoff, folks.
Okay, so let's see.
I got Fulton Walker back. He's a very good kick returner. Special teams have really helped me in terms of return game this year. I've added extra emphasis thanks to my spreadsheets in this summer sprint. Well, since Dennis only gave us 8.5 days to prepare for the entire draft, my spreadsheets did not come into play until round 3, causing me both of my first 2 picks to be picks I would not have made in hindsight, especially that second round pick by any stretch of the imagination. Anyway, you should be able to see what's going on. By the way, I got to tell you something later on one of these days about what Autumn Wind actually does on the double counting, and you're wrong about the fact that they take the best guy even if he's not going to play via the Constitution, and there was just emphasis about that from Larry a month ago. But anyway, I tend to go pro set with my team. Let's see what should I do here. It takes me longer to play, partly because I'm with this team, because I'm always substituting different running backs in. Because my guys I don't have anybody with a lot of carries, really. They have multiple types of halfbacks.
Okay, so remember in this league, we can't blitz. We can't show blitz on first down and no 3-3-5 unless it's 3 wide in the game or something like that. So just in case, just a reminder for our audience, our audience of 1 or 2 that are going to actually watch this later on.
I tend to go pro set almost all the time with this team, except in passing situations. Dennis has got a pretty good pass rush. I'm not as good as mine. Let's be serious. But how many sacks you had in the regular season, Dennis?
I don't know. I don't look at stats.
Stats are for losers.
Stats are for losers.
There you go. Short pass right to us.
Nice.
Walker complete for 12 yards. Dennis is double teaming Paul Kaufman. I'll have Bruce Harper, Will Montgomery going to rotate in at halfback for me generally. See a little.
Hey, hold on one second.
Jesse Clark spends a lot of time in the field. Sure.
Okay, so this is. I think we have a possibility of salvaging this thing, where I don't have to merge the audio and the video. Mike Nemichersky is asking for the hangout. So if we give him the hangout and I make him the focal point of the broadcast, I think that will solve the issue, right?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Let's just see if he joins. Hold on.
Oh, you let him join the main hangout, and then you
He
let him,
shared.
you make him broadcast. You make him share his screen, which is watching the game in spectator mode.
Right.
That would
Got
work
it?
wonderfully.
I think
Yeah.
that'd work better than having two hangouts.
Well, that would work. Period. Whereas the other one, we don't know if it would work. Yeah, folks. We're sorry for the inconvenience here. We should be smooth going in a minute or two. It's just what we're trying to do is we're trying to talk to each other while showing the game on the screen, but without seeing what each other is calling. You know, we probably should have done. We probably should have spoken through Skype while you're doing the hangout. That might have worked.
Hey, there's Mike. Mike, can in your little thing there, there's a screen share icon. We would like you to share your screen so we can like talk trash with each other and capture it for the hangout. We can't share our own screens because then we'd see each other's calls.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Now, where's that screen?
It's up. You go on the left hand navigation, and a little set of menus will pop up. There's one that has a green screen with an arrow pointing out.
Okay.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
So
Hold on.
Click on that, and make sure you select Share Full Screen, and then have your game. Make sure you're pointing at your game, and then we'll see that in the broadcast, and it will be a big help for us.
And Mike, actually, when you first click on the screen share, it might look like nothing happens. But for me, I don't know about you, Dennis, but for me, it opens up like a separate window that you then have to click over onto, and from that window is where you choose full screen.
Okay, because it opened up another window that says entire screen, and I just clicked that, or I say share, right?
Yeah, double click. Yeah, say share.
Okay.
Now put the game up. Make sure I'm going to lock him in as the presenter. See, present to everyone. So now you're good, but you're not sharing your screen. Go back to sharing your screen. We don't. You have a lovely punum, but we don't want to look at it right now. We want to look at the game.
Okay. All right. So if I do this and then I just do this.
Yeah. There. Now go to the.
There you go. Bingo.
Perfect. That's perfect.
That's what you want.
Yes. That's perfect.
Thank you to Mike. All right.
Yeah, no problem.
So now I'm going to kill this other one. So now we have the real deal.
Speaking of killing, I'm already in Dennis's territory.
Yes,
That's
nice.
over, yeah.
Now I can focus on calling a good defensive game instead of worrying about this hangout thing.
Now wait a minute. How come when I look on on the screen that Mike is broadcasting, I see the Seattle coaches messing with my team's headsets and like doing some spying and stuff like that? What's going on there?
I think you mixed me up with New England, but let's continue. Are you serious? Are you making a joke, or are you serious? You see something?
I'm teasing.
Okay, figured as much.
Okay, so we're set.
Yeah. Do you want to mute Mike's mic, or you let him talk?
I'll mute myself. It's okay.
perfect.
Okay.
We'll jump
you.
in.
Mike. Mike's
Yeah,
a
really
hero.
appreciate it.
Randy was the hero like a month ago. He saved one of my broadcasts. By telling me that he couldn't hear me.
Yeah.
We got a draw play right here to Bruce Harper. Defense double teaming Bruce Harper. I can call the game while I'm playing if you want me to, Dennis. I'm happy to do that.
It's up to you. I hate doing that. I always lose when I do
game
that.
makes it second down and 6. Let's see. Who do I want at halfback here? Well, Montgomery checks back in. Berlin Thunder's going to need Lomax a quarterback. Montgomery or Bruce Harper are the halfbacks. Jesse Colloquin is fullback. Wesley Walker split end. Lamb Jones flanker. Paul Coffin tight end. And an offensive line of all zeros, except for center right tackle 4. And the pass block is not much better. That is showing blitz. Let's see. There's going to 4-3 blitz as a devastating pass rush against a dreadful offensive line. So that's there's a lot of cat and mouse there with the free safety blitzing when it's not first and 10. He brings everyone against his pass. This is a highly probable sack chance for Dennis, probably about 60%. And I'm going deep to Lamb Jones, no men defended by 4. Somebody has their volume very loud on their game sounds. Who is that?
That's not me. I have no game sounds, so it must be the host computer. That's all right.
Anyway, it was a big sack by Doug English, 1-64 chance.
And Doug English said, "You're going to be on your back all day today, Mr. Lomax. Nice to meet you. I'll be back in a few plays."
Womack says, I'm used to it. 'Sometimes I go blocking back and passing situation. We get a little bit of help from my beleaguered offensive line. And Jesse Clark is also a solid receiver. Dennis, I'm sure he knows my team pretty well, so I don't feel like I'm giving away any trade secrets by telling him what Jesse Clark can and can't do, for example. Dennis goes dime. Three-two-six dime, naturally. 3rd and 17 from my Thunder, my own 45. And I do a pitch out left to Jerry Ellis. Dennis looks for the pass. I get a 6-yard gain for Ellis. That's a 4th and 11 for the 49. Dennis has good punt return. I think the punt returning edge will be interesting this game because we both have fine punt returners. My guy is a little better, but they're both very good.
I'm not planning on punting today, so just to
Oh, good. I'll remember that when you get 4th and 28. When you get 4th and 28 from your own 12. I'm going to try and boom this one into the end zone. I'll take the touchback here if I can get it. Down to the 7-yard line for Henry Ellard. Dennis will probably try to return that, I suspect. We'll see.
I don't know.
Bounce. Returns to get to 12, 17 yards. Now, both Ellard and my guy, Gary Allen, have a touchdown on 3. I have worse opponent punt returns than Dennis, and my guy has a fumble on 4, but Dennis has a fumble on 10. So he probably might have a slight advantage there. I thought I'm going to have an advantage coming in. 1st and 10 as Dennis's scrubs come out onto the field.
Yeah, my fumble's on 11, not 10. So.
No, I'm saying my guy has a fumble on 4 is what I meant to say.
Right. Gotcha.
It's an advantage for you that I've, we both have the touchdown on 3, but my opponent punt returns are worse, and you don't have a fumble on. You only have 2 units of fumbles and 3 units of fumbles, so the advantage is for you, probably the returner. Hold on, Dennis. I forgot to bring up something off screen that I like to have up.
Both of our teams have really good pass rush, so something that even though my pass blocking's tad better, we both have to be aware of that. And there's no dump offs, no 6 white die rule. This is Tom likes to tease me that this is
old-fashioned basic strat.
Old-fashioned basic strat.
Before they improve the game. Earl Campbell takes the pitch out, the dreaded 5, gets wrong for 1 yard. Earl Campbell had a very good year for Dennis. Probably because no one wants to guess run against him because it's 1983. If it was 1979, it would be a different story, I guarantee that much.
Yeah, his card's not quite, it's not what I would call consistent, but he's had an okay year for me.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's a lot of backs. If guys give you the run, they're going to do a good job if you give them the ball. And that's what Dennis has been doing. They're playing real good defense. 2nd down and 9. Usually takes me about half a quarter to get used to a few things here. Kenny King, sneaky. We got to watch for the backups coming into the game. Thought about showing blitz, decided not to. Then this game brought to you by your local library, where Dennis is currently residing.
Yes, read early, read often.
Left tackle right to Earl Campbell. I double-teamed Stanley Morgan and brought the blitz. And the Tyler Rose, I believe that was Earl's nickname, gains 4 yards. What a great player he was for those first 3 years of his career, 78, 79, 80. 3rd down and 5. Dennis going blocking back. Fullbacks to get Earl takes a break, something Glenn Phillips never gave him. Frank Hawkins and Kenny King. I got a pretty good defensive line here. You could still get a 1st down, of course. Kenny King, that was a good receiver. Hmm. Hmm. It's not a bad shot there. Thought about showing blitz, did not. 3rd and 3 to 5. I'm going to stand pat. No, it's something I usually don't like to do. Off tackle draw for Frank Hawkins. I was definitely not going to get run there. And he gets the first down on my card. Pretty solid line. A lot of good things to get on my card there.
Tom does have probably the best defensive line in the league. He picked them first. They were one of the few 3-4 defensive lines that were available and had good pass rush, and 2 6s.
Yeah, the 6 nose tackle is nice. You go 4-6-6 with this line, and you're getting a good pass rush from these guys. 9, 9, and 12 with the 3 S rush from Dewey Selman. I had 64 sacks in the regular season in 14 games. I had 4 guys with 10 sacks or more.
I know. I can check out mine. I have no idea really how many sacks I got.
You had 48.
Oh, okay.
Well, tackle left Earl Campbell on blitzing and double teaming, and Earl gains 4 yards in his card. You hear the tackles in the background. I guess see, that can't be Mike's computer because Mike's mic is muted. So wouldn't
No,
hear that.
his mic is muted, but maybe that's coming from his computer. Maybe there's a difference.
Could be. You know more about
You want me to
technology.
shut it off?
No,
No, it's fine.
It's all good.
Okay.
I like the noises. Dennis is anti-noise. Dennis likes a quiet game. The
I
silent
do.
broadcast.
I do. I'm the silent type.
Yeah, I normally do too.
I like just to break noises, especially when you're calling the game, because if the other guy's ready, then you know he's ready.
True.
Linebacker Campbell, I blitzed my guy. I was going to put him straight ahead instead. Earl gained 6 on his own card for first down. Heavy dose of Campbell here in the early going. I guess since I'm calling the game, I should put up the old so far today box. I never have that box up unless I'm calling the game. I don't care what the guy did so far today when I'm watching when I'm coaching.
Fair enough.
Although I probably should, because against some of these guys, if the guy's in a good game, he's going to go back to him more often. It's human nature. It's a flat pass left to Earl Campbell. Dennis's first pass of the game, I guess. Pass. 3-yard completion to Earl. Yeah, Mike, maybe you could turn off your game noises. They're a little distracting to me at this point. I don't know how you feel about that, Dennis.
Doesn't matter to me, but I'm fine with that. On or off, it's good for me.
2nd and 7. I'm going to show blitz this time. How you like that, Dennis? Dennis, I think, has a very good pass blocking line, don't you?
I have some 7s and some 5s, I think.
Yeah, let's see. You got a right tackle 7. You got a couple of 5s, a couple of 4s, and then the blocking back is like a 2, if it's, I think, usually.
Yeah.
Linebacker Campbell, I brought a big blitz. Dennis gets nose tackle 0 plus 17. David Logan, the nose tackle 6, making the play. No gain because he's not injured because it's not the other league.
Boom.
3rd and 7 for Dennis at midfield. Walking back, 1 fullback, huh? Show him blitz again. I remember that. I remember the Super Bowl against the Eagles where Kenny King got the touchdown, so I know he can go deep. It's covered by 0.
Yeah, I've had a couple of those 70-yard. I think I had one that was like 70 yards before halftime with like 15 seconds left.
There's a draw player, Frank Hawkins, with a couple of guys. No tackle, no yards. David Logan earning his money, earning that first-round selection for the D line on that series of plays. 4th and 7, Dennis pumps middle of the first quarter. Could be just like in a lot of these summer sprint games. Could be a low-scoring game. Kicked out to the 15. Gary Allen, Mr. Touchdown or fumble. 4 touchdowns on the regular season. How many touchdowns did you get from Gary Allen? Any idea? Did you get a few?
Don't know. Let me look at that. I think I may have gotten one against you. Was it against you? No.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I
No.
briefly reviewed that box score. I saw a lot of Michael Luckhurst field goals.
Yeah, he got 1 touchdown for the year.
Well, I had a guy with a touchdown last time, and I got none. This time, he was really clean out. I got 4 this time. And by the math, that's actually what I should have gotten was 4, based upon the number of returns he had. He had 1 in every 12. They get 48 returns.
It just means I got 3 in the bank.
1st and 10 for me. My own 15. 6:54 to go. I go deep to Wesley Walker. Dennis is blitzing Ricky Jackson as an animal. Intercepted 2-7, incomplete. 2nd down and 10.
1X there, by the way. So I think you can show blitz inside the 20s. So I could have shown blitz there, but it wouldn't have mattered. No sack chance coming with a 1X.
That's right. 2nd and 10. Then it blitzes a couple of guys after a screen pass to Bruce Harper. Nobody there. Receiver gets right because he did not blitz the right outside. 7-yard pickup. 3rd and 3. I got to adjust a couple of these depth charts. Too much Mike Mead in the game, although I do use him occasionally. But hold on a second, Dennis. I got to adjust the depth chart.
No problem.
I go blocking back, 1 halfback with Wilbur Montgomery. Have I run the ball yet?
Yeah. You did a draw play.
So off tackle to Montgomery, nobody there. Dennis has 4 on the left side of the line. So this should be good for me. Short game for Montgomery, 1st down. Montgomery stays into that fine carry. And Mike, do you have your animation on? You should have his animation on.
Yeah, I think I do.
All right, good. We got a looking pass to Jesse Clark, uncovered, but there's a blitz on the line. Double coverage on Wesley Walker down the field. Linebackers on incomplete. Dennis Winston, the leading tackler in the league this year. Makes the play. 2nd and 10.
Do you want me to shut off all the sounds, or is it still okay?
It's okay. Whatever you're doing is fine with me.
Okay.
2nd and 10, then it shows blitz. I think you'll see a lot of that when you get into not 1st down situation when you're allowed to free safety blitz. Does he free safety blitz only the safety this time? I'm throwing in a linebacker 6. Fuck. I get a receiver completion, 8 yards and a fumble for Bruce Harper. And Dennis recovers.
That was another reason why I chose you, Tom.
Why, so I can fumble the ball and receiver readings?
Yeah, your quarterback receiver fumble was like 2. So.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
You chose my team because my quarterback receiver fumble was 2.
All these things added up.
Like that's a high number.
It is. Mine's 0.
Well, congratulations. It's not a high number.
It is a high number. I hate that. That's one thing I wish Ed would change that to 1.
I know you hate it, but 2 is not a high number. 2 is an average number.
Okay, average. Some of the other guys had 1. So.
Yeah, but on the receiver fumble, it's a 1 anyway, whether you're 1 or 2. It only comes to play the sack, and of course you're going to get a lot of sacks. So I understand what you're saying, but
yeah. Yeah, you're right. I could not have predicted that receiver fumble, but I'm happy for it. Thank you very much.
The receiver fumble was not a result of any poor coaching or anything like that.
No,
you know what I'm saying? It was not a result of your choice. Not a factor in why you chose the team.
Past results may not indicate future success or something like that.
Except that Earl Campbell's going to get 4 yards at every single off tackle wrong, because you keep hitting the 6 plus 4 on his card.
That's actually good news for you, I think.
That would be good news for me. He's got 6 units of short gain or more. He's got a +6 and a +7 in there. So.
No, I just mean that the middle, the middle numbers are coming up, which is good for Wilbur Montgomery. I need the edges to come up for Campbell to be truly successful. So.
Dennis has that superstitious thing about okay. This game we're rolling the middle of the cards. This game we're on the edge of the card. Dennis had the thing where you're too short. Pass 5 was incomplete. Long pass would have been a bomb. Should have gone deep. Well.
Yeah, I know.
12 different types of calls here. I'm going to call something.
I'm not. Don't equate me with Chargers on the forum who insist that a completion on 7 is not the same as a completion on the other numbers that add up to 6 scoring chances, a 4 and a 9 or whatever it was. And I'm sitting there at 1st and goal.
Linebacker Campbell, I got 2 guys there, but they guessed wrong. It's a 9 plus 6.
First down.
You see, I needed the middle. What happened? I needed a middle number there. Even if I called Ronnie, would have got it. So I needed the 6, 7, 8 there, Dennis.
You're right. Almost had it. One of the reasons I told Tom that I picked him too is that in an email is that how many times do you get to play somebody? Tom's only in 3 leagues or 4 leagues, so at the most we'd be able to play against each other 4 times a year in the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Yeah.
4 opportunities a year.
Yeah. So I wanted to.
If we're both in the playoffs.
Right, we have to both make the playoffs. You have to both be matched up against each other.
Although we pretty much always make the playoffs. And Battle Royale, 3-for-3 making the playoffs. So that's not bad. You said you made it every single time. Why does the computer give me default 3-3-5 sometimes? Like second 8, you're in like a blocking back formation. It's a full computer like default 3-3-5. I'm like, I don't think so.
I'm not sure on that. I think that's built in. That's the CM doing its thing.
Dennis has me where he wants me right now. I know it.
On the horns of a dilemma, right?
Something like that. If this guy catches the ball on receiver, I'm going to get mad. Should have passed Stephen Starring, probably the worst starting receiver in this league. Incomplete on Theismann's card. Theismann's 1 for 2 for 3 yards. Because I've got passed, I think, every single play, basically. And you've been patiently running with Earl Campbell. 3rd down and 8.
Should have ran there.
Could have. See, that's what happens when you're not patient with the run. 12 runs in 1 pass, so I'm going to go on time. 3rd and 8 to 33. Let me check out this shitty kicker you got. Oh, he's shitty. But let's see. Dennis, maybe we're going to try and get into. I guess you're at the library, so I can curse a little bit, I guess. I'm not going to.
No, feel free. I have a room, so we're good.
Usually when we're broadcasting, I'm like aware that I'm broadcasting, so I go into broadcaster mode. I'm not going to curse and stuff. But you're playing games against somebody, it's a different story. Plus, we're friendly, so 2-8 11 we're friends. So 2-8 11 and 12. Feed a yard here. Plus, Dennis knows maybe he gets a first down here. Maybe he gets close enough to go for the 4th down. I'll go nickel 3-3-5. Which is not as important back in this set where pretty much a lot of runners are pretty good cards.
I think if I'd been going deep on the previous play, isn't that 9 is one of Theismann's numbers? 9 is a long game. I should have been throwing deep.
He's fond of that type of sentiment. And run last
nice.
Your card. I guess run in the third. He his card though. Yes, Emma quarterback right -4 knocks him out of field goal range. Couldn't just run it inside of Frank Hawkins, could you?
That would have been a first down if you had called pass.
Had to go. I wasn't calling pass.
I know. Nice one.
That's another thing. If you would have called run, I have 2 options: run or pass. Yes, you can always say I could have called the other one.
True.
And we always think about calling the other one, but yes. Trying to sell out for the,
That would have worked better at a different field position, I think.
Yes, I agree.
All right. Well, you're not getting off. You're not getting off with a punt.
And you were greedy.
True.
Go, could have run it inside with Hawkins, but no, I got to go fancy. I'm running with Joe Theismann. If that he's a great end run card though.
Only twice a game though.
I go nickel 3-3-5. This time I don't show blitz. I show blitz a lot with this team. I like to blitz a lot with this team. But my numbers show me that you should not be very effective in a third and long situation, simply passing the ball into coverage. So that's what I'm looking at here. Let's see. You go blocking back one fullback. So I got Hawkins coming by 6. Kenny King coming by 0. You know that. I've been double teaming Morgan and Christensen. You might throw a bomb because it's 4th and 12. You already called your play, right?
I have called my play.
That's what I thought. Okay. I was double team Kenny King for starters. I think I'm gonna go deep to Morgan. I should double team Starring because I'm probably not gonna double team him. But they only had 3 minute short pass. Yeah, screw it. I'll double team Starring and King. There you go. Show up as a Starring double teamed. In this rule set, no dump off, so I should be in very good shape here.
Here comes the 7. Double team on Theismann.
Even the must runs are gone. Sacked by David Logan. Here's a 7.
There
Thanks
you go.
for punting, by the way. I'll take the ball at the 48-yard line. Thank you.
You're welcome. Told you I was planning on not punting today.
I approve that message. So far. When you get 4th and 1 at my 29, then I will not approve of the message. I want to see that long field goal attempt. Let's see. Dennis wants to get us run because he doesn't want me to feel like I can run at will. Montgomery's in the game. Montgomery and Harper just kind of coming in as I kind of feel it. They combined to give me 1 halfback with like 22 carries. I go up the middle with Jesse Clark. Zev Strong would like this play, even at right tackle 6. Left guard 5-0. Somehow Billy Yard could make the block, probably because he's a 0. New York Giants offensive line for 1983, not what you really want. Well, Montgomery checks in. The old strap ball. Okay, 2nd and 10. He wants to run it because the guy wants to get pass. Brings in the good runner. Like he's going to deke me, but he knows that I'm maybe going to do it against run. Then I'm showing blitz. Guesses pass. Only blitz is a free safety. I go flat to Montgomery. Linebacker zone complete is a 5. 3rd and 10. I go straight pro set. Bruce Harper, Jesse Clark. 3rd and 10 from my own 48. Last minute of the first quarter. This is a playoff game. Dennis breathing heavily into the microphone. What should I do here?
Sorry, I was answering a trade email.
Oh, yeah? I'm glad
Yes.
you okay. Thank you for valuing my time. I say after making you wait 20 minutes before I was ready.
This is gonna be a slower paced game.
Yeah, but
Let's
it's
face
fun. It is. It's fun. It's face-to-face style. 3rd and 10 here. Nickel 3-3-5. So last time we did it, I'm running at 0, so Dennis might be a little aware of that. No showing blitz here. No respect at all. No showing blitz, really?
Show me something. Do your thing.
Then it's double teams Paul Coffin, throwing a short to Bruce Harper. Now only 3 minutes in the zone. 8-yard card. Lomax is not that great short pass. Receiver 7 plus 11 to the running back. Thank you. All right, Harper. You should have blitzed and then not gotten sacked. It would have been a touchdown. Lucky.
Yeah, so 32.
Although I
90,
suspect on a white die 5, what's your right end?
5. I
Oh, it
think.
was 7 was Cole for that play. Okay.
Oh, you're talking about my my
Oh, it was a random 98, so you probably would not have gotten a sack.
right. It could have been a touchdown.
Unless you bought the house. Yeah, it could have been a touchdown.
But then you might have thrown deep if you'd see me showing blitz. So you never know.
Yes, it could have affected my play call. Double teams Wesley Walker. I go short to Wesley. He's being double teamed. Don't get picked off. Incomplete. I'll take it.
That would have been a completion for 11 yards.
Second quarter, 0-0.
That's a mistake. I'll call timeout. I was trying to turn off the blitz and change my formation. It came up with a default 4-2-5, which is not legal in this situation.
Okay. I don't think Perry Harrington has played this year for me. I have like 7 running backs. The Philadelphia Eagles halfbacks gave me like 4 or 5 running backs, and the Green Bay fullback gave me like 3 guys who can all run, who all have a running card. 4-3 shown blitz, huh? Got Will Montgomery in the game. He gets his run ahead of Jesse Clark. Fletcher Mike gets run and decides to run anyway. He loses a yard. Okay. Third and 11 outside of field goal range. Need a first down basically to get into field goal range. This is my deepest penetration of the day.
Ooh la la.
3-3-5 blitz, huh? Ooh. Burning those first half timeouts.
Mistake in my formation, sorry.
You enjoying the game, Mike? You still with us?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, we're going a little slower today than normal.
Yeah.
I always play slowly. By the way, I'm not proud of playing slowly. I just happen to play a little slowly. 3rd and 11. I used to play very quickly. Let's see.
When I play Joe Golden, it's about 35 minutes.
Wow.
That works.
Clickfest.
Yeah, we're quite quick.
What did you do? I don't see anything. I don't see anything different in your information. What did you do? Oh, you probably switched the free safety to nickel or something.
Indeed.
Yeah. So now you can blitz the inferior guy.
Correct.
I still have the other guy running around. Dennis gets his pass. We go to linebacker. One linebacker back. There's a 6. 4-yard gain. 4th and 7 and 38. I know what Dennis would do here. He would go for it.
Unless it's a SSFA semifinal or quarterfinal.
This is old school. See, the punches nowadays are too good. You can't really punch him from the 38. There's always a touchback. But here you have a chance, and more of a defensive rule set anyway. So I'm going to go for the punt.
I think that would be a good
There you
addition.
go.
A good addition to Strat is to have like
Targeted punting.
not targeted, but just say like, you know, like a pooch punt and a whatever you want to call it, a pooch punt and a regular coffin corner. Because what the pooch punt would do is give you like minus 20 off your yardage, and put the range up like an extra 10 yards.
What they should do is, I never thought of it before. They should do something where it's like, all right, I'm targeting the punt to the 10, so let me see what 7 is on my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Take off whatever that amount is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like right there, like I was at the 38, right? I want to kick it to. Ideally, you'd want to punt it down to about like the 9 or 8 yard line. So I'm looking for like, let's say a 30-yard punt. 7 is 42 yards, to make it minus 12 off all my punts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First and 10 for Dennis is zone 6. Come at me, bro. Show him blitz. What do you do another round with Seisman? Get rid of it. Now I'm going to run Keith Campbell because I know Dennis is never going to pass here in a million years. Just doesn't have the guts to do it.
Oh yeah, not me.
Told you, linebacker Campbell. Oh, yes, pass, of course. Dreaded +5, dreaded 5 +1. They've had 2 of those in 9 carries so far. Second and 9-year-old 7. With the Hawk. Okay, King covered by 0. Linebacker for the Hawk. 7 yards, 3rd and 2. This time I will not show blitz because it's 3rd and 2. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. A red run call for me. Came through at the right time. 8 no yards on Hawkins. And would have been first down and wrong, as Dennis likes to point out. Hawkins a nice card. I forget if your guy has a block, but I don't think you're going to try the fake here, so I'll return to Gary Allen at my own 40. 1 yard. You have the excellent returner. Point apart return. 1, 2, 3. Much better than mine. Yeah. So yeah, you look at that column compared to when Allard gets a kick, you get a much better thing. It's a nice job by offense. They haven't done much. 3-4, huh?
Oh, that's a mistake. Could you use my last timeout?
That's a good move.
The CM just does crazy things sometimes.
Yeah, so you have to pay attention.
That's true.
Especially the playoffs, because it's like you start a new league. Oh, no. I don't mean especially the playoffs to pay attention. I mean, especially like when you start the playoffs, you're creating a new league, and I feel like things don't always get transitioned as smoothly as they should. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta actually pay more attention. Sometimes the depth charts get a little screwed up. You get some crazy formation choices like this.
You're going to have to call a play, then I'll call timeout.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Second quarter. Receiver right, 29 yards to Lamb Jones, and no man in the zone. 3 and a 5 for the sack, 1 to 35. And then it says now the other guy likes to run the ball after throwing a bomb because he feels he got away with one.
Double bomb time.
Lomax interception time. He's pretty good with this year, not throwing picks for me too badly. I got 5 past no man at Ricky Jackson, but you got 5 guys on the line, including Ricky Jackson, who's awesome. So, see what we get here. 5 of my cover 7 yards. I'll take it. Glad I didn't run that time. The dreaded 5 run call would have hit me. 2nd and 3, huh? Wilbert. Sean Blitz. He plays the house into a linebacker. There's a guy there. And my offensive center, Rich Humphrey, somehow could not make the block. Just missed it.
Missed it by that much.
Yes, he's been one of my better blockers. He's a 4. 6th in the white die. 3rd and 3. Do. I bet Dennis shows blitz anyway. Yep. There it goes. I already knew a play I was going to call, Dennis. How do you like that?
I like it.
Not caring what the defense is going to do. I just said this is the play I want. Dennis did not blitz. Double teams Wesley Walker, throw him flat left to Coffin against that 5. Defender -4, -2, -4. It's not what I wanted. Moves me out of possibly getting a better field goal into your pin to the worst field goal.
Matt Barr is probably the best kicker in the set, though.
For field goals only, Raul Legray is better. When you factor in the opponent kickoffs and stuff, which doesn't matter right now, but he's certainly one of the better field goal kickers, yes. As we say that we're setting up to miss. We know that. He makes it 2-9. It's 3-0 Berlin, middle of the 2nd quarter. Yay. Kickoff to Henry Yellen. Not that great of a kick returner. Punt returning is his forte. Kind of a pedestrian kick return card. Although I do have a 12-long game, which I'm sure Dennis is surprised to see. But the math said that's worth it, even though you got the because you got the 7 and 8 there. So I said, all right, I'll listen to the math. 3-0. Can I make it hold up? I don't think so, Dennis.
I don't know. Your defense is pretty good.
Yeah, but you've been patient running the ball, doing well with that. Off tackle right for the Hawkins. I guess run no linebackers there. Defensive end is only a 4 on a 4 makes the play only 2 yards. That's big. Moving a 9-yard gain otherwise. 2nd down and 8. You want to get angry?
About?
I meant to call pass. I clicked the wrong thing.
No, it would have been. That's a 4-yard difference. It
It would have been
happens.
6 yards. It would have been 3rd and 2 instead of 3rd and 6, and that of course maybe now you get a touchdown throwing when you maybe would have run it otherwise. It's like 3rd and 6. Huh? So the down when you should not be showing blitz, right, Dennis? Flat pass and the run is our options.
There's never a down where you should not be showing blitz. Always show
And
blitz.
more in school. 1st and 10 next time. Going deep. I did not blitz. Nobody there. It's coming by 5. Must run for a 1st down for Theismann. We're not going to sack anywhere in the X. I think he's with the Sure can come through with a nice I shouldn't say lengthy, with a nice drive to move down the field, matriculate down the field.
Joe Theismann is the 70s Russell Wilson there with his must-run columns. Oh, you said everybody had a good must-run column back then.
No, I didn't say that. I said if the guy was good, he had a real good must-run column. Also, this is the 80s, but anyway.
True.
And right, the Campbell gets wrong at a guy that gets the dreaded 7 no yards on wrong. Tiki Barber style. The Earl's got 11 carries for 30 yards.
Plotting today.
Well, you popped that 2 like plus 42 last time against me. Free safety blitz with 3 men. Dennis goes deep to Todd Christensen. Covered by 4.
1X, come on.
Down goes Theismann. Sacked by Charles Bowser. From Shannon.
Yes, I remember Bowser. I was going to ask you if that's the same guy.
It is the same guy. He retired from Shannon to play outside linebacker for the Dolphins.
Fantastic.
Surprisingly not good in pass coverage. 0. 3rd and 20. Let's see. There's own 33. You know I really want to blitz you.
Bring it.
Damn, you're even going blocking back. I can go 3-4 and blitz you. That's stupid, though, if I do that. I'll do the unmanly dime 3-2-6 without showing blitz.
Fair enough.
You get these receivers with these big averages. I hate that. Goes deep to Frank Hawkins. 2 men back there. So defender X will not hurt me, even though he's not covered. Incomplete would have been picked off on 7 clean. All right, so we're going to get the ball back. I won the toss, right? I got the ball first.
I'm trying to remember.
There's the fumble for Gary Allen. Fumbles the punt. You get it. But hey, when I drafted this guy, I did the math, and I said it's worth it even with the fumble. Signing as a fumble punt wasn't worth it that time.
It's a nice card.
Oh yeah, it's a great card. Well,
Not as good as my guy, but
he's better than your guy.
I know. But in this matchup, I like my.
No, this match your guy's better because he went against my guys. Your guy might actually be better. I forget.
Yeah, I think mine's pretty close. I might not have the.
Yeah, you guys might be better. I don't remember because I think 6 is plus 22 on him. Reeled. So I think 2 is the only number I might have an advantage.
Right, and then I don't have the fumble chances.
Yes. So you guys definitely better, I think. But I got my guy late. I got my guy late. It's inside of 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm talking to myself.
Oh.
Yeah, I got my play. I'm ready.
No chance of going deep here. You're scared.
You'd like to think that.
Well, because I know it to be true.
You just want to coax me into going deep so you can sag me and get me out of field goal range. I see what you're doing.
Exactly, which is why you're not going to go deep.
But I am not left-handed.
Linebacker Franco, they have a guy there. In my card, nose tackle Dave Logan. You are not hitting the numbers in your running game so far tonight, even despite many guess-wrong opportunities.
It happens. Still early.
I want Theismann. I want Theismann on the turf. I got a run call if the freezing didn't lose this time. Logan again nose tackle ready, but this time you get 5 yards plus 5 plus 9. I put a guy in there. I thought you might try and beat me with a flat. Oh, I would have no gain. So, well, fair for me. 3rd and 5. I thought the kick was awful, but out here he's like 2, 8, 11, and 12. He's not bad out here.
The thing, that's the thing.
He sucks up close.
Right, he's the same all the way.
Yeah, like, 2, 8, 11, 12, no matter where you are.
Yeah, I think it was a data entry problem. The clerk at the time just kept copying and pasting. Oh no, they didn't have copy pasting back then. But yeah, he is remarkably similar on every range.
3rd and 5. I'm gonna go nickel 3-3-5, even though you beat me with the run on the last 3rd and 5. And we know that you like to run it and get in close and then go for it. Short pass Stanley Morgan, only 3 men there. 13-yard completion and didn't blitz anybody on 3rd and 5. And the second high linebacker was therefore not able to do anything. I thought you just score a touchdown here. Late second, let's see. I did not blitz. I put 4 men in zone. Defender X5 makes a play. You have a 7 at right tackle. There's only 1 to 5 sack on that D there.
I got a little too excited there. I wanted that hit.
Good thing I had 4 men, otherwise it would have been Defender X. Which it was anyway. Linebacker Hawkins, I guess, run, but you get the center. Mike Bob, 9-yard gain. We have no timeouts left. It doesn't matter this drive, but I'm just saying. I could have conceivably called timeout to give myself some extra time, since you don't have timeout if I punt it back to you, but then I have Heller back there. 3rd and 1 to 2. Would Dennis throw it here? I know he would, because I know that you don't leave anything out of a playbook. Like, no coach can leave anything. Can do that. I know you're fond of that line book because the defensive card is so juicy. I really thought you were going to throw, but I'm definitely going to call run. The 4 guys for this getting off. Pretty sure you're going to go linebacker here. Hawkins kind of sucks on right. I should keep Campbell, but I'm just going to go straight run. Pitch out left to Campbell. I got a 6 your card. No gain. All right. 4th and 1 to 2.
You know what I say.
Yeah, you say. So your kicker sucks. You better kick a. You better go for it. Rather than try 2 to 8, 11, and 12. Not exactly much of a choice. So there. Don't you hate when you want to do something, it makes logical sense, but your instincts are just telling you not to do that?
You always make good calls. Go with your gut.
I'm going to go with my gut, which is against what my head is telling me. There you go. I wanted to run Kenny King. Come on. Touchdown, your card.
Boom.
6, 11, 16, 18, 19 units of at least
call.
1 yard.
Lucky
19
roll.
19 units of at least 1 card for Hawkins there. So I had a chance at it on your card.
For sure,
17.
for sure.
I told you, I thought you could have touched in there.
Well, I was pretty sure you were going to key, so
You go for the guy that I'm less likely to keep his card.
right,
Yeah.
right. But you're right on it.
So I bring in Montgomery so Dennis can guess run and ruin my plus 18. To leave Bruce Harper, so I'm thinking maybe Tom will run it, but probably not. Get a little more cat and mouse. I'll leave Bruce Harper in there. Plus, he has a 7 short game right and wrong, so you might not want to call run against that, because then you're like, oh, Jesus, I wasted a run call. This guy still has a short game. Nickel 3-3-5. Minute 37 to go in the half. I'm losing. I'm at my own 35. Who got the toss? I forgot that. I think I got it. Didn't I get the ball start? I got the ball start. Yes, I just looked. Yeah, you'll get it back. Okay, double team my wideouts with the 50 Bs. Ooh, picked off to the 4, incomplete. Second and 10. Well, Montgomery's down. I bring him in. 3-3-5. That's in some guys. Only 1 guy back there. Long pass, let Jones come by 4.
Could be good. Oh, we got a snap fumble.
Thank God. I might have Lomax. Jesse Clark fell on it. 3rd and 11. I think I'll forego the timeout here, Dennis.
Good thinking. So those timeouts may actually come back to bite me, but you can still convert this for 3rd down, and then I don't care. Lomax has a plus 35 on must run. That's kind of cool.
He was fairly mobile, younger in his career, like a lot of quarterbacks.
Did he ever hit that?
No. I'm gonna draw play left. I was gonna do it in run, but really just kind of run some time and maybe get lucky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, can hit those that 8 boxcar. Get a 3. You had a 3. If you would have rolled snake eyes right there, you'd be deep in my territory.
Yeah, I would have taken the short game, but do I go out of bounds here, Dennis? I can get like a 25-yard kick. That put you at 37 with 22 seconds left, no timeout.
Either way, I'm not going to get any points here, so do what you want.
You never know what's going to happen. You'll hand it off and get a 2 for plus 42, and I'll be like pissed off.
Well, I'm going.
Maybe Luckhurst will miss the field goal then. I go Coffin corner, and it's a 21-yard punt. Jesus.
It happens.
Yeah. So you need 27 yards to get to the 32, and he got 50. Got 3 plays. So no timeouts. It's a good time for. I went dime 3-2-6, so. Could be a good time for the end run with Joe Theismann. Because you get like 18 yards, you get out of bounds, and then run the play. So I had better stuff the end runs. And you'd think I might do that. So you might throw flat at my 0. So I'll pop the 4 up in there and drop the other guys back. And you're going to beat me now with a short pass, but you might be looking for a must run also. But those don't go out of bounds that often. Short pass, Stephen Starling, 3 men there, covered by 5. Receiver, thank God, incomplete against this awful card, which has 11 completions on short pass right. Basically, a mid-level running back, short pass receiving card right, but it's for big yardage.
Yeah, but you hit those yards. It feels good.
I know. And you hit those yards. Yeah, of course you should not be hitting those yards. What should I do here? I'll go dime again. Throw a dime at you. Let's see, you need 9, you need 27 yards. If you do a flat pass, you can get 2 or 12. Go to starring again. Starring roll. Starring roll for Leroy Selman, who dumps dives on his back. Selman had like 16 sacks for me. That's what I like with one of these old seasons when you have one of these like really good guys and he does real well for you, like especially the defensive player.
Mm.
And he seemed like he was getting like sacks. It's something he got a sacks like every single game. That's the first real game to kind of realize what I needed to do a little more defensively and then help my team.
Yeah, when you get a sack on a drive, it's really hard to get yourself out of that hole. So.
Especially I think, especially like the short pass, long pass sacks with the bigger yardage. Long pass, Doc Christensen guess wrong. I guess run. And this is where you always kill me. Every time I feel like your completion percentage on long pass wrong calls is way higher than it should be when you play me.
That sounds like a confirmation bias to me.
No, I think I looked at the numbers. Actually, I think you're completing 49.3 in those situations.
You'd have the spreadsheet, so plug those numbers in.
Yes, well, of course, I just made those numbers up. I do not keep track of that type of thing, but. How many double team Stanley Morgan? You haven't thrown to him in a while.
That's a good point.
There you go. So I still Stanley Morgan. All right, nice. See, if I had no team, it would have been incomplete. Third down and 10, you're on 22. You got to really focus in these older games where like anyone plays such a big deal because it's harder to come by the offense, you know?
True.
Third and 10. Blocking back one fullback. Blah, blah, blah. show blitz or to not show blitz? That is the question. I chose not to show blitz. I think I just almost came up with a really stupid formation idea. I almost just double teamed Christensen middle linebacker and moved my free safety up to route pass. I was like, no, you can do it the other way around.
Good work.
Ooh, almost. The 8 to 12, 8, 10, and 12. But starring role, he's getting the looks.
He told me he could beat this guy, but obviously he's not doing it.
Well, I think he's beating him. He's just not dropping the catching on the catching the ball. Did you score a touchdown after my fumble last time?
No. Did I?
Wasn't it the fumble?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Let me see. Seattle Seahawks.
Yep, it was after the fumble.
Yeah.
I needed it.
Sure. Okay. Are the people walking around you in the library?
I think that's coming from Coach Nemo's house, Mike's house.
Oh, yeah.
It's all right.
I'm sure.
Family. Important.
Jonathan Jones does not have hands that are much better than Steven Starring. Except that he can go deep sea. Not good. Is this like a 16-22? Yeah, 16-22 guy.
Be right back, Tom. I need to go visit the men's room. I just hope my computer doesn't get stolen. Hold on.
Okay. If anyone is stealing Dennis' computer, call Run This Play.
So I see you made the playoffs, Tom. I mean, you had a bad start, but you came back.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of times, a lot of these leagues, I always feel like I take a few games to kind of get used to how to play my team. I have a tendency to get off to a slow start, and then the team does a lot better. And I think I did some more spreadsheet looked into pass rush really on the spreadsheets for the first time, and it really changed the way I was calling things on both sides of the ball with this team.
Yeah.
I think I had one unlucky loss at the first four, and I had at least one lucky win, if not two, I think, when I started getting hot. And I actually kind of screwed myself because I got to 8. I won 7 out of 8 then. I got to 8-4. And I don't know, I guess because in this league I'm so used to the idea of that, well, your home field advantage is that you choose your opponent, and I don't really feel like choosing anybody. Then I was like, all right, the last 2 games don't matter. I'm in the playoffs. So I really didn't prepare and focus as hard on them as I usually do. And then it reminded me after I lost the first of them that if I would have won my last 2 games, I would have had a bye. And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So I didn't think about that.
I'm back.
All right.
Computer safe.
That'll make a difference.
I was telling Mike that, if someone else stole your computer, I wanted to call, run, or pass, Let's see. Don't you hate that? Nobody in zone, like a defensive -3 or +2. Woo-ha, I got 2 yards.
It's even worse when the 4 makes the play and it's stuff for 3 yards negative.
Oh, that's true. Yes, it is much worse, but it's still... Actually, it's not even that much worse to me. It sucks for your drive, but I'm like, come on, +2 for beating this guy who's a 4? Give me at least 4 yards or something there. 3rd and 8, huh? 3rd and 8, isn't it great? Not blitzing me again, huh? Oh, double off. You can stand around in these third and long situations. You're supposed to blitz Ricky Jackson that play.
Well, you got 3 men. But,
Yeah, but I threw it to a guy. Okay, well, I got a 4 anyway, so. So Henry Yellow runs it back, and you win the game on a punt return fumble and a punt return touchdown.
that would suck for you. But
well, I never complain with the fumble on this guy because it's on a 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I drafted the guy knowing that he had a fumble on a 4 and made the decision that the touchdown on 3 offset it. So I can't, So and he got 4 touchdowns for the season. So I'm not complaining with the guy,
Not too shabby.
And it's still early enough for you to beat me in a more conventional manner anyway. Robert E. Jackson. Second and 5 is a great go deep down. It's a great down to get a long pass wrongs on. It's you know why it's a great go deep down? Because it's a terrible go deep down. Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah, because you want to break that contain.
You want to break containment. Everyone wants to break containment. Defense knows that. Well, of course, if you're playing against one of these guys who never calls run, I have not been calling a lot of run today. Sure enough to go deep. I'm blitzing 2 guys, but there's nobody covering Kenny King. This could be very bad for me. No, receiver reading, which is very bad for you because 11 is the only thing complete. Oh, those running backs and tight ends. The defender X specialists. That's all we want.
Good read, though. Good read.
Let's see, 3rd and 5. Beating me on the run here. I'm going to go 3-4. Get the good blocking, and Hawkins got a good card. Got Theismann's most runs. This is a bad. It's a bad defensive call I was going to make here. I'm going to throw to Hawkins. Come on, stop him this time. Come on, defense.
I want that 5 and 6 up the middle.
Oh, bullshit.
That'll work.
How'd that happen? I had 2 linebackers there.
3 wide die. There's no containment unless you have a 6.
That is so lame. You know what the math is on that? On you getting that first? On you getting that there? Not good. First of all, you got to get a reading of 5 yards or more. Secondly, actually, it's not that bad on a line book when you're blocking. So I'm just complaining. I just feel like complaining.
If you factor in the D cards, you have like.
No, of course.
Those middle numbers are good for me because I have good cards.
That's what I was saying. I was saying, you can get on my card, so you really shouldn't complain. I mean, you could have got. Let's see. You had 4, 9, 13. You had 15 units of blocking for a first down. You would win 2/3 of those with your 5. So that's 10 units of that. Then you had 16. It's 21 units of my card for first down. So.
See, a lot of people don't realize that they're afraid to run on 3rd downs because they're thinking about containment. But
I think if you have good blocking, you can get it.
It certainly helps.
I keep blitzing these guys. I know you're going to burn me with a flat pass sooner or later. That's what you're looking for. The edges, as Dennis says.
Los Eginos.
Big drive here. This is where he probably win the game here. He probably comes down for a touchdown, and that's it.
You're funny.
Two men there. I need my card. That off tackle with two linebackers is deadly. Offensive onside end. Kenny King makes the block. Okay. What's the rule? If you're losing by 4, you can precede the blitz on first down?
I don't believe so, but I'll double check.
There's a flat pass. Oh. Receiver right, plus these old school tight ends are ridiculous on flat pass right.
Christensen and Kaufman are pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, linebacker right with two linebackers in his own plus Donnie Campbell's card. He had a flashback moment to his younger days.
How about that? Or what does he call him? Gypsy Rose or
Tyler Rose
Tyler Rose?
from Tyler, Texas. I believe that was his nickname. In college, I double checked that.
Nice.
If you had a chance, you can Google Tyler Rose. It's got a 1. Don Hasselbeck. Blocking back.
Matt's father.
We all know you're going to throw the ball here. I'm very confident of this. Dennis says he's at the 19. He knows we were just praising Christensen to make it a flat to him. Dennis wants to throw a short pass to one of these wideouts and get a receiver reading for a touchdown. That's what he wants to do. Stanley Walker's pretty good wrong. I have not been double teaming him that much. Starring's a big yardage man. And why would I double team Starring after making fun of him? Because Dennis might throw to him, that's why. So double team Starring, double team Christensen. I want to slide my 4 out, but I got to leave somebody there. Don't even need both boxes if we do the line book. Yeah, there's the line book to Kenny King. 5 yards. 3 on right. Okay. Very low fumble number for him. 7.0. Yeah, stop, boys. Linebacker Earl Campbell. There's that center reading. Zeb would be proud. Run keep Kenny King into your card. Okay. 3rd and 2. Big sequence here. Got to keep it in the end zone. Theismann's got those must-run readings. I think there was no yards in right. Yeah, no yards in right. 3rd and 2, my 6 minutes to go, huh? Let's see.
Good call there, by the way.
Thanks, Dennis. That means a lot to me. Who cares about the good? I don't know. I'm not a good call guy. If you make a really great call, I'll probably issue about at most 5 great calls per season. Also, because I don't type because I can't use my hands because I have a disability, so I got to turn on my voice program and then type in GC with the voice program to tell you good call. I think that has a lot to do with it. I think if I just go GC good call, I would do it, but. Play action at Christensen. Only 3 guys there. Touchdown. Thought you might throw it there, but too much blocking. Stay there. Stay at the run. Would have got a touchdown anyway, right and wrong. Big score there. 90-foot Walker to get a good return here. Or a touchback. It's your only one.
This is my one. Well, I know I have 8 and 10.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay. 14-3 Shuriken. Oh.
So close.
I was gonna walk him, but I think he's got a second half of the. I think he's more of a 7 through 12 guy. Let me see. 6% complete on Walker. Okay. Mike dropped. You there, Mike? Or you were the game, Dennis?
I'm still watching.
That was probably somebody else trying to join.
I threw a looking past to Bruce Harper. I was going to throw to Coffin. I was like, he's not blitzing this right linebacker at all. And I know he's not going to double team Harper. He might double team Coffin. I was like, he's not blitzing this right linebacker at all. I was like, well, I'll throw it anyway because I think he might double team Coffin. So
yeah, and I was thinking, okay, I got to slide him out because I'm bringing the 6, and he's probably going to guess it.
Nice. Okay, 3rd and 1. I may have one of the worst full house formations in the league, but we'll see what happens.
The beautiful thing is every single one of your guys improves. So.
Yes, now I have a 4-5-4 interior line if I go full house.
No, it's well, yeah, I guess so.
Well, I have possibly the worst run blocking in the history of your Battle Royale leagues. What's nice is I have some very good receiving running backs, including the bombs. So I know that you like, Jerry Ellis at running back, we're coming by a 4, even though they double team Wesley Walker.
Not much you can do. I think that the strat needs to not look at it, but there's certainly a discrepancy between maximum min and zone on a 4-3 and a 3-4.
Oh yeah, the 3-4 is ridiculous. It's just
right.
like against the run, especially. Nice double. There you go. Full house blitz, no facilities blitz on. You double team Land Jones and go deep to Wesley Walker. No man will come by a 4. I got to avoid a sack and get on your card. The white die non-4.
That's a really good chance for you, I think.
Picked off. Fuck. 2 to 5 and 12.
Oh my.
That's a killer.
And a white die 4 to boot to make it even worse. At least he didn't get a return, so the field position isn't bad. But I mean, it's not like that's an automatic play, but it was a decent chance when you're down 14-3 to get a chance like that.
No, you want
that. That's just saying, I may have a chance to get back in it.
8, 9, 12.
Then it's like to go big or go home. But he also knows to play conservative in these old sets. I'd be throw a bomb here, but I'm gonna give you a line up with nobody there at all. Sure, if it's a starring.
I'm determined for him to get a catch today.
Yeah. He needs to work on the hands, I think.
Maybe I should replace him in the lineup.
Yeah, I should have drafted somebody else.
I think the receiver group was like my last group to pick, so.
Yes, we can avoid that by not picking them last. Of course, you look, you went 10 and 4, and you're number 3 seed. So I'm just busting balls. I feel like double teaming him now. I bet you can throw him again.
That's the thing with these battle royale summer sprints things. All the teams are so close in talent. It really gives every team has a weakness. There's no perfect team in battle royale or summer sprint.
As a bomb, I'm blitzing. I showed blitz, and I'm blitzing numerous guys, and AJ Dewey comes through the sack. Only a 5-yard loss in the long pass. That's actually one of the worst ones you can get. Is 5 yards in 11 or 12. As my email program is open, so I'm getting emails. 3rd and 15, huh? Wait a minute, maybe 3 sacks today? Stats are very important, Dennis. Don't worry about the scoreboard. What about the stats?
I am sure they are.
I hate when I'm losing. I'm losing 14-3, and I've given up 130 yards of offense. I only have 118, admittedly, but it's like, geez.
Yeah, no.
It's like getting blown out in the scoreboard.
You're
4 sacks.
You're calling a very good defensive game, and these are two good defensive.
And a very bad
teams.
offensive game. We both know you're going to run it up the middle with Frank Hawkins.
Definitely not doing that. I'll tell you that much.
Or you might throw it to Starring. Stanley Morgan hasn't gotten to the wire. I've been pretty good double teaming Stanley Morgan.
Yeah, you've been good all the way around.
I'm going to double team Stanley Morgan again. Everyone left. I did not think of that. Joe Theismann.
Break containment on a 2 or 3, but he only gets 6 yards anyway.
Yes. All right, Joe. Maybe next time.
A 7 would have been a first down.
This is a pre-broken leg, of course.
Yes.
I'm going to move my mouse over slightly, and I think that means I'll win the game by doing that.
I'm just glad I haven't given up a punt return touchdown.
Quite the opposite. You got a punt return fumble, and then you got a touchdown 30 yards later.
Special teams. Got to work on that in practice, all 3 phases.
Sure.
We focused this week on causing receiver fumbles and causing punt returner fumbles.
Job well done.
In spades.
Mission accomplished. I focused on kicking 1 field goal. Can't beat these linebackers. I think our quarterbacks have combined for about 120 yards of gross passing. Here we go. I got a looking pass gets wrong. I have really not thrown a lot of 5 passes. I haven't had any wrong chances. You guys are 5, but I need to get at least an 8-yard gain here. Don't you think so?
I need the D card. 2, 3, 6, 4. That works.
Kind of works. Bullshit. I was playing Sean. I was playing Sean. I was at his 33-yard line. I was like his 35-yard line, 1st and 10, 42 seconds left. I threw a flat pass wrong, no man to Paul Kaufman. A Lomax is a good flat pass card. I get 4 incomplete on Lomax's card. Then I run 2. Then I run 2 running plays with Will Montgomery, no linebackers in the zone, and I got a combined total of 1 yard. I was like, come on! All I had to do, and I was down by 2 points. All I had to do was get inside the 32 to try to not field goal to win the game. I had 3 plays in a row, guessed wrong. One of them a flat pass, no man. The other 2 with a great Will Montgomery card, I couldn't get 3 yards. I was like, oh, I lost.
That's strat.
3rd and 9. That was a Jack Thompson game. He had 400 yards passing. 3rd and 9, you're down 14-3. This is not good. I'll give you a little Mike Mead action. I like occasionally when blocking back one fullback shotgun. With like a real fullback. It just seems like very manly.
It is. It's the formation of men. Hungry Man Dinners is sponsoring this segment.
Paul Coffin has 3 catches for 4 yards. That was not the way we drew it up during the week. I should have run a draw. I should have run a straight run. After I started to click draw, I was like, that's not a good idea. But the straight run I was okay with, but offensive line needs some work.
Yeah, that's an off-season priority. Focus on
I
that.
average like well over 5 yards a carry for the season, though. I bet you block the punt. All special teams all the time. Henriella, though, at his own 36. This could easily get you into my territory, no yards. No, yeah, he's a better card. 6 plus 22, 9 plus 11. My guy's a 6 plus 14. My guy's a better reading on 2, but the fumble, the Elliot's definitely better. But I picked my guy very late because I didn't need the kick returner because I got Fulton Walker early. Let's see. That's why I'm doing so well. 8-6 and losing in the playoffs in the first round.
I still think the problem traces back to, I'm not going to try anymore. I don't care who I play. I hate that rule.
No.
Wow.
I forgot about the bye. I forgot about the bye. I was like, I'm 8-4. I was like, I'm 8-4 in the playoffs. All right, I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know. I didn't really prep for the last 2 games. I'm clicking away. I'm throwing bombs for my own 8 against the awesome free safety blitz against Dan. He got a 7-yard sack to my own 1. He was like, oh, come on. But, yeah, I forgot about getting a bye. I was like, oh, shoot, that's right. Too late now. I think you're going to throw it, but I'm going to guess run anyway, I think.
Lots of time left.
You're going to flat pass or something. I mean, I've been putting my linebackers all day long. But you don't want to throw flat because you want me to you want to run it so much that I have to guess run eventually, then you hit your bombs. That's what you're trying to do to me, which I understand that.
Look, when you got the Tyler Rose, who I didn't even know that was his nickname,
Yep.
until this game, you can't go wrong with that.
I'm going to mute my mic, and I'm going to Google the Tyler Rose. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I looked it up. He's from Tyler, Texas. It's the Rose capital of the United States.
Nice.
So that's the type of information you get when you do Google Hangout.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Mike, you got to come on these more often with us.
Yeah.
Errol's getting the job done with guys in zone. It's vintage Earl Campbell now. Get that slow start now. 19 carries, 74 yards, doing the job. 3rd and 1. Full house backfield. Watch out for the bomb to Kenny King or Todd Christensen. I know you love to run it for this full house, but I know you're setting me up. I know it. No setup. Oh.
If only you would drop the other guy in there.
I probably would put him in end run, and I know you're not averse to doing an end run against my 4 on 3rd and 1. 14-3. The end is near.
Like I said, there's a lot of time left.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not enough time left from what I can say. I had 2 guys in zone. Can you please stop Earl Campbell once? Minus 2 yards. There you go. David Logan is the only guy who can stop Earl Campbell today. 2nd and 12.
Bowser's done the job once in a while.
I know you want to throw it here. I know you want to throw it. Go ahead, Earl. So what you got? Dennis is not a guy who likes to let someone get away with BS, like showing blitz on 2nd and 12 when you're down 14-3 and the guy wants to run out the clock. He's like, I don't want to let you get. Just on principle, does not want to let you get away with that. Maybe we see a flat pass to Earl Campbell here. I should double team Earl Campbell, but you can do that. Bomb to Kenny out, chicken a la King. Stays with the line book. All right. Against rewarded with 5 yards. Into my territory. It's Tyler Rose. 3rd and 7. I need you to not convert this. I don't know if you know that or not. So we know Dennis loves to run it here. Get those 5-6 yards, get 4th and 1. Going deep to Kenny King. Nobody there. Nobody covering him. I blitz the guy and then run. Incomplete on Theismann's goal because Theismann stinks.
I bet you Stephen Starring would have made that catch.
How could he not? Punt block. Ralph, the Karate Kid. He looks like the punter over there. What's his name? Ralph Giacomo. Ralph Giacomo. The Karate Kid is your punter. 14-3, huh? Good time to keep Will Montgomery on the bench. Oh no, don't tell me I'm stuck now.
Oh, sorry. Bill Golden was asking if the game was over.
Who?
Joe Golden.
Jersey Joe.
Joe.
Yeah. It may as well be.
I don't think so.
Now, I've had a tendency to go to the wrong receiver in this game and in the Super Bowl. See what happens here.
My
Yes,
six.
that's the wrong receiver. To no receiver.
Although if I would have moved that free safety, that would have been a long gain.
Yes, but you didn't move.
You're right. All right. Absolutely right.
Full house blitz. Down goes Lomax.
Dennis Winston gets credit for Doug English's hard work. I hate that rule. I wish Strat would change that.
It's a good rule.
Why? I want Doug English to have whatever he earned.
They get too many sacks. I think guys are getting too many sacks. They're going to reassign him. Just to get the benefit of the pass rush.
Nah.
3rd and 18, huh? Dennis wants to blitz me because we love getting sacks, but you have not been blitzing me lately. We see a drop back on these guys. He knows these guys can catch. A 12-yard sack for safety. Oh, 2-minute pass. Fumble, a loose ball.
Don't
This is
run
dangerous.
for 40 yards and a first down.
It's at my own 4. It's at my own 4 before the 26. I guess better run for it. Here comes the 96-yard 96-yard fumble return touchdown.
Those are the worst.
Ready?
Don't do it. Don't do it. There you go.
Almost. He
Got
almost,
8 yards.
he almost broke loose. Last guy got him. Tripped him up.
Shoestring
Otherwise, my
tackle.
guard. Although my guard would have had a 96.
See, I was wondering when we were going to see more of the Gay King matchup. That's the one I thought I don't need to show blitz because I've got William Gay on my side.
You spend a lot of time thinking about Gay Kings.
I do.
Boom bump. Where's the sound effect? We'll get control to Mike. You're not going for the block. You messed up. You blew it.
I know.
I mean, he's gonna kill me. I deserve to have a touchdown run back against me because I guess my guys got 4 of them this year. So I remember getting football cards in the late '70s from all these terrible Giants offensive linemen. I remember all these guys, Gordon King and Billy Ard.
Billy, how do you find your job of containing this ferocious pass rush.
Those late 70s, early 80s Giants offenses in general were awful.
It's
Well,
very,
those strat offenses, you look at those teams like, there's nothing you can do any with these teams. Let's see.
for all of our bluster about our punt returners, neither of them has done a darn thing this game. Besides fumbling on your side.
It's early. Yeah, otherwise it'd be
Addition by
7-3.
subtraction.
I thought you were going to throw a starring there again for shits and giggles, as they say. 9:18 to go. Down 14-3. Second and 5. Dennis, I heard that this is a good long passing down.
I've heard it was a terrible long passing down.
There you go. I needed something like that on one of my wrong readings. What to do. Down with 2 scores here. Dennis been playing a little bit like, I'm going to play conservative. Tom can't do shit on offense, so I'm going to win that way. But that's not Dennis's nature. So even though that's kind of what you've been doing in this game, it's been kind of it's working real well, I know that's not your nature. It's not what you want to do. So what do I do in this 3rd and 2? 45. I'll wait for you to call a play first. It'd be nice.
I thought you were going to just give me your defensive call there, so I could.
It was a good chance of that. I almost put the guy there. I left the one guy there in case he threw the 0. There we go. All right. No penalty on that play either, Dennis.
Incredible.
Off in corner of the 12. This guy has been pretty good for me this year. You ready?
Don't do it, Tom. Don't do it. Let it bounce.
Oh, 2 yards. Oh well. Should I keep saving all of Montgomery's carries?
Yeah, you can get him in the 6th quarter. That's when this game's really going to turn. You're going to need him then.
See, that is not going to let Richie Jackson sit there. I didn't want to throw at him, but I threw the guy who's covering. So I need to avoid a D and get a receiver reading here.
Or a sack would be good.
There you go.
Nice one. Nice call.
Thanks. 3 points in the middle of the 4th quarter. I get one good call. 140 yards of offense. He's not even that great. 7, 10, and 12 incomplete. It's actually better short and long. That was a 140 sack. You hit the D.
Oh, there it is.
Long pass, right, long gain. 33 yards.
If I would have doubled, that would have been 33 yards.
See, that's what happens when you stand around and do nothing.
I like those long passes where it like goes for 30 yards, and if you would have doubled, it would have been 31. So.
Okay. You know what would be really great here, Dennis? Would be if I only kick a field goal, I could then get a 2-point conversion later on to tie the game, but unfortunately someone decided they didn't want that.
Not going to happen, Captain.
After telling us that it was going to be in there.
I didn't. I said with you, I was thinking about it. Or at least that's what
there's an email that I bet I could find that says yes. Where I emailed Dennis and we put the 2-point conversion. Yes, we are. And like in the middle of week 2, oh no, we didn't. We decided not to.
I assumed that the NFL had 2-point conversions then, but I was wrong.
I hope you're joking. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm kind of serious.
You assumed that you thought in 1983 the NFL had the 2-point conversion?
I didn't remember when it came in. I thought it came in the 80s.
Aren't you older than me?
That's what I thought too.
Oh
no,
my God.
when is it? 90 something?
It was
sometime in the 90s, yeah. The USFL, the 2-point conversion, the NFL wasn't going to put it in when the USFL was right there doing it. They're like, we're not going to do anything with the USFL.
No. Anyway, I decided that whatever card set we're using, we'll use their rules except for the unlimited overtime. So that was the decision.
You need to put in the 2-point conversion.
All
Because
right.
a game like this, it's like, oh, how exciting. If someone gets a field goal, you can't do anything.
Yeah, I can see that. I'll consider. You make some good points. So,
I think I make almost only good points.
so we'll see what we can do about getting it put back in there. Maybe I'll see what everybody else thinks too.
See, Dennis knows I want to run it here. 3rd and 6, get close, make it easy 4th and short. But I know that he knows that I know.
$1994.
Wow. Okay. I was only off by 11 years or
Yeah.
whatever.
About as close as my offensive line to making a running block. Hopefully it doesn't come down to the offensive guard. Oh, come on. God damn it. 14-3, 5:24 to go, 3rd and 6. You run the ball, nobody there, decent running back. You get the dreaded 5 run. There's the only thing in his card that was not at least 2 yards. I can't even break containment for 4th and short. At least they could have got a nose tackle, no yards, and let your guy stop me.
I was expecting the run blocking to fail again, but
Yeah, at least then I get 2 yards on an off tackle, probably.
yeah, true.
4th and 5, I'm going to go for it here. Well, this game's a good game, Dennis. It was fun playing you.
Don't do that. I hate when people do that. Like that's like the old classic. Good game with 2 minutes left, and oh wow, you threw an interception, or you fumbled a snap, and I'm winning the game now. Oh, I'm sorry. How did that happen?
Dennis, good game.
That is a pet peeve of mine.
Okay.
I'm just going to stick doubling those wideouts. That dreaded 5. And that was a 3. That would have been a
3.
That would have been
Jesus
a first down on
Christ.
6, 7, 8, 9, 11,
And a lot of stuff on your card.
12. Yeah, true.
I had 10 units of no first down on my card. I was really trying to hit the 0. I mean, passing against your team, Lil Lomax short pass right is not that good. He's more of a flat pass, long pass card. A lot kind of like that modern Big Ben card. And so I'm going to hit your card. Defensive end is 0. On your card, 1, 3, 8, 12, 18. Your card had 19 units for first down, and then if I be contained with my card, so it was maybe only about a 40% chance for first, less than that. So flat pass probably would have been a bit better chance.
I was worried you were going to go deep to one of the halfbacks, actually, but
Yeah, 14-3. I was playing somebody that they kept throwing flat passes against me. They were like already up by like 10 points, like a minute and a half left. I was like, the game's over, dude. It was Dan. Oh, that's right. Hey, I guess run correctly. I waited till 4 minutes left.
I was like, all those runs with Campbell early in the game, I'm like, what do I have to do to get this guy to call run?
Yeah, he won the 4 yards of his pop, I think.
Yeah. I didn't hit any bombs, though. And the game still is not over.
It's almost over. You're going to get a first down this play, and that'll be the game.
Maybe. Oh, man. I should have brought King in the game.
See, I've been getting killed short pass right late in the last couple of games. All right, this one, we gotcha.
Should have ran it.
You know what would be odd? He would be a block punt. Would that be odd, Dennis?
That would be incredibly interesting.
Oh, can I get a return?
Of course, I kicked it out of bounds. You piped up your punt returner too much. I'm afraid of him. I'm scared.
Yeah, but you can still get a return to some of those.
Are we finally going to see some Wilbert Montgomery runs now?
Yeah, I got padded stats.
No, apparently not.
Good game.
Let's make sure that I don't fumble it on the return by not returning it.
This offense. Because you got to give us more than 8 or 9 days to prepare for an entire draft next time. Okay.
Yeah.
The whole first 2 rounds without who I would have taken. I was like, he's like Monday. He's like, yeah, we're drafting next Wednesday. I was like, we have a whole league to go through here. And there's like, oh, we've known for 2 months. Like, we didn't know what year it's going to be. Yes, and yes, you're going to have a draft in 2 months. Yeah, okay, but what year is it? We have no idea.
All right, next time I'm just gonna just pull the team out of my hat a day
3
before
weeks.
the draft. See
3
who we go.
weeks.
I don't know what this preparation thing is, man. Just buy the ratings disc and sort it. And you're done.
Exactly. Takes time.
Okay, so the game wasn't as exciting as others may have hoped, but it was still fun doing this. I win or lose, I think this is a cool thing to add to our possible ways of playing this game.
Yeah.
Well, I used to play a lot of head-to-head, so I mean, dice and cards back in the day. So yeah, shooting the breeze to playing a guy, especially when you and I already know each other and stuff. So, but I would encourage more people to do it. Well, it's not for everybody, I guess. It depends how you feel about the guy cursing at you when you fumble a punt, or when he fumbles a punt.
Well, you've had all the bad luck today. I haven't yet.
The luck has been pretty neutral. I think.
No, you had the fumble punt, you had the interception,
Yeah,
you had the
well, he's got a fumble punt
receiver
of 4.
fumble.
The fumble punt of 4 and throwing long passes. It's going to happen.
I guess.
Ooh, Mike! Oh, you deserve to get with a 9 on my card for that. Never
Just
happened.
trying to run clock. Hey,
I
Theismann's
hate to
only
break it to you, but a short pass into 4 men on third with 2 minutes left and you're up by 2 scores in this set is not just trying to run clock.
first down gets
Flat
keeps
pass-
the ball away from your offense.
Yeah, well, that's the same as trying to run clock.
Well, I just need not to have any chance. If the ball's not in your hands, you have no chance for a
If you're
comeback.
just trying to run clock, you run the ball because you throw an incomplete pass, it stops the clock.
Yeah, but then you get the ball back.
Well, yeah, when you're trying to retain possession and trying to keep move the clock. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I am trying to retain possession. Let's put it that way.
Yes. I did a playoff game once to Vic Artebay. I threw a flat pass into 2 men with Archie Manning. I think I meant left, and I was up by like 1 score. And I think I got like the 4 2 men 3 was the pick. And he was like, "Oh, you bastard!" Vic was a fun guy to play.
Yeah, he is. He's not in any leagues anymore. I think
I think he hung it up.
David Bauman sent an email out today that he's hanging it up.
Yep, I got I got the email. Yep.
Mike Stucci over a year ago, quit.
Did he really?
Yeah, just.
I did not know that.
Did he totally give it up?
Yeah. No, he's not. He plays Madden now. I don't get that one myself.
Oh my gosh.
But that's his game now.
It may come
It's
back.
sad. Although I from what I understand, that is not nearly as unrealistic as it used to be. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I still am never
Oh,
gonna
no.
play.
I'm tired
game.
and hungry. I'm gonna have to do a show after this.
No, we'll skip the show. We'll give you time
Why
to rest
We
and
do a show.
recharge. I gotta get home anyway.
Oh, you're at the library. That's right.
Well, if you want to go like a quick one, we can do a quick one.
Well, we'll see. I gotta eat something, probably. So, big question is: do I eat healthy or do I eat what I want? Console myself with some pizza after the loss.
Yes, pizza for sure.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, do you actually get that New York style pizza in New York, or do you wind up ordering from the
I don't-
chains?
No, I get from my local pizzeria. I'm not gonna order from a chain.
Nice.
I have ordered from chains at times in the past because they're actually pretty tasty. But you know, I'm not a snob about it. I'm not going to sit there and tell you that my local pizzeria is much better than a Domino's deep dish, with pineapple and ham or something, which tastes delicious.
Don't put pineapple on a pizza.
It tastes good. Pineapple on pizza. I don't put it on all the time, but
Jalapenos, yes. Jalapenos is great.
I'm saying every now and then I might get a pizza like that.
Gotcha. That's cool.
But no, usually I get it from my local pizzeria. Usually plain or with onion or fresh garlic. Actually, I think sometimes is good.
Yeah.
I was going to do an Emerald Will Montgomery. I was like, just out of being an entertaining play call at this point in the game. But like, no, I guess I'm going to throw to the bomb just in case I hit it and get a miracle comeback.
What a card that Montgomery has.
Yeah, he does have a great card.
I'm glad you didn't run it very much.
I figured I'd take it easy on you tonight.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Jesse Clark not doubled.
Oh.
Another interception.
Yeah, we're throwing one past 2 men.
Jeez.
Now
See,
you want to run clock here. So you should probably throw a short pass.
I know when didn't take a knee.
They had it 14-3. Did we reach 300 yards combined offense in this game?
Probably not.
The exciting rule set that Dennis likes to play.
I love this rule set. I feel it's like a more true rule set. No BS, except for fumble punts and stuff like that. Can't get rid of that BS.
That was a good game, though, actually.
No, it was good.
It was a defensive game, but it was a good game. I mean, it was tight. The play calls were solid. I don't think we really made a lot of mistakes.
And I don't think
I didn't totally defer to your run. Once you got like cross midfield, I would start giving. It wasn't a strategy to wait until you got across midfield. But you know what I'm saying. I didn't I didn't completely neglect the run once, especially once you got a lead of 7-3. And this guy. It's not like I smelled the end zone after 14. If it was only 7-3, so.
Okay, I'm turning off the presentation, so now we can talk and have a quick post game. Why isn't my camera working?
Wow, you know my favorite stat of the game is?
What's that?
Seattle Shuriken, 49 carries, 165 yards. Nice. That's how you do it.
Just pound it, baby.
It was nice watching the game. I gotta get going.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Okay, Mike.
So you take care.
Okay, appreciate it.
You too.
All righty.
So that was good. Now we only have one broadcast that we can publish to everybody.
Yeah, that was nice. By the way, thank you for not punting. Oh, wait a minute. You punted 8 times. Okay.
My plan was not to punt, but your defense unfortunately forced me to punt quite a few times.
Yeah, this is the type of game you don't mind losing, in terms of, well, number one, I didn't feel that invested in this team anyway, and they weren't a pure Tom Cook team because I wasn't ready for the draft because I needed like another 4 days. I wasn't ready, and I would have made 2 separate picks. I would have taken the Giants linebackers in the first round.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't recall what I would have taken in the second round. If I had my spreadsheets ready, I probably would have taken a not that great secondary, but to make sure I got a good pass defense card. So I'm making, of course, I'm making excuses as I like to do. But no, but the team actually, I started out 1-3. I was like, boy, this team is just gonna hammer with this offensive line. But then I kind of looked at pass rush spreadsheets for the first time, and I really kind of reworked how we called the team. I ran the ball a lot more. Not so much tonight, but I ran the ball a lot more the rest of the season. Did run to set up the pass, and I started blitzing heavily and started sacking guys into oblivion and giving up fewer points. I think the defense played all right. 183. This was a nice game. I enjoyed this game.
Yeah,
low scoring defensive game. I had one shot to hit a bomb.
Think about this, if you would have stuffed me on that 4th down, very probable. You had the right call, and that would have been 7-3.
Oh, you had the touchdown down the goal line.
Yeah, that would have been a 7-3 game at this point, and it would have been. It wouldn't have been.
And the 7 was on the punt return fumble.
Right. Yep.
I did feel like I actually felt confident coming into the game. I felt like my team, I thought was going to play well against you. Then I read the numbers. I was like, well, his pass rush gives him such an advantage of if you call blitz, I have to be terrified of it, you know, which allows you to occasionally call blitz and not call run. So I said I kind of felt like if the turnovers were less than 2, that I had a pretty decent chance of winning. And it said the turnovers were -5, but they wouldn't have been. But it's really more like -3. The last 2 were kind of desperation turnovers, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, I didn't do anything on offense anyway. So even if I had the ball more, it just would have maybe been a little more punting for my guy.
I think I mentioned this on the pregame show.
Good.
Is that I built my team to just outlast other teams. Low turnovers. The Theismann has a really low turnover card. The runners don't fumble as much as other guys in this set, and
Sure.
I wanted to have a 0 snap fumble. All those things. I just wanted to just not turn the ball over, and maybe I can outlast the other guy. And that's
Well,
worked so far.
Well, you know me, I'm going pure spreadsheets, which and this was the first league where I drafted where I was counting for the turnovers. I think I gave each turnover like a negative 42.5 yards rating, you know,
Okay.
something like that. You know, and because of that, like I said, if I had a few more days to prepare the draft, I never would have drafted the Green Bay tight end fullback group in the second round, even though everyone was loving the pick. And I loved having Coffin, but because Jerry Ellis, you really just can't run. You can't run him. His fumble number is so high that when I looked at the spreadsheet, I was better off running Bruce Harper than Jerry Ellis. Bruce Harper does not have a very good card, you know.
Right.
So pretty much I drafted Paul Coffin and Jesse Clark in the second round. And Jesse Clark's a fine fullback, but you know that's not where I would have wanted to be on the math, which makes me fine with the way the team ended up performing 8-6 and losing in the playoffs and 8-4 really. Then just kind of like, you know, click through the last 2 games. But you know, so I'm okay with the result for this team. I'm glad I made the playoffs in all 3 battle royales and the Super Bowl in one of them, because it's a very tough league. I mean, everybody's got a good team, and there's so many good coaches in here, you know, and guys are playing for money, you know. So
Yeah.
and
So
you know, some of these guys have been close and haven't made the playoffs yet at all. I mean, like Jim was 7 this year. He's off to a good start, wasn't he?
Yeah, very good. And that is important. You want to give yourself a shot in these tournaments to at least get in there and get a chance to win. And you can't do that without making the playoffs. So 3 for 3 for you.
Playoffs.
Talking about playoffs. So I have my screen sharing here. I fumbled the ball 8 times all year and lost 4 of them, and that's, I think, pretty remarkable for an entire season. We didn't play 16 games; we played 14 games, but still, that's not bad. Losing only 4 fumbles.
You're an excellent coach. I mean, you always score. I feel like you pretty much always score more than it looks like your team should, and allow fewer than it looks like your team should. So that's not a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
yeah. The Antioch Coal Miners led the league in scoring with 368, but there was a lot of us right in that group: 340, 336, 351. Yourself, so you were second.
My team was actually 3rd in the league in second league in scoring. Wow, I can't believe that.
Yeah, second in the league in scoring, and the defense is what let you down a little bit. Even with the sacks, you gave up. Well, you're still under 300 points. A lot of people were over 300.
Yeah, but I started out 1-3, and remember we didn't play in order. I started out 1-3, and I gave up like 100 points over 100. I started out 1-3, and I gave like 120 points in my first 4 games.
Right.
The rest of the way, my defense was solid until I was very good until I lost, until I gave 38 to Dan in the finale.
Right.
So.
And then you weren't even trying then, admittedly.
Well, I was trying to win the game. I'm not going to say I was trying to win the game, but I wasn't taking it as focused as I normally do for a game that I think is important to my team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So. I'm not going to show soft sell because I lost the last 2 games. I mean, I tried to win, but I didn't give them the full effort that I gave the other games. If I remembered about the bye, I would have.
Right, I gotcha.
You know, but this team had a lot of flaws, so they did all right. I'm okay with how they performed. You know.
Yep.
Next time, you know, give us 3 weeks to at least. You got to give me 3 weeks of prep, at least 2.5 weeks of prep. You got to give me.
I
don't think that's a lot to ask. So
I promise. I'll give you.
Especially since we do for like 3 months that we're going to be playing a summer league.
Yes.
You got to pick a year.
As a matter of fact, I'll let you pick the year next time. For next summer, you can pick the year, so you can start preparing now.
I don't want to pick the year. You got to email guys. You got to email guys and ask them what seasons they have.
That's a good idea. I'll put a survey up there. I'll put like 4 or 5 years up there for next summer and let people vote.
Well, last summer you said we were going to play 84 USFL this summer. We didn't.
Well, the thing is with
You
80,
promised Paul.
yeah, but I had like 3 or 4 guys say, USFL, I'm out. And, you know, at that point, we only had like 7 people confirmed. So in order to make sure that we had a full slate, I had to be NFL.
You know what's
I wound up,
interesting?
I wound up recruiting 14 coaches, which is cool, or 15 coaches.
You know what I was thinking of doing?
Tell me.
I was thinking of trying to put together some type of format and doing some NFL Ed style prep so that we could start some type of league that like played like with the game coming out Thursday that played like in August and September, because there's no strat games to play really in August. You know what I'm saying? It'd have to be a small number of guys, a small number of, like 8 guys, 7 games,
right,
or something like that. You know, so that it's not really a burden as you're preparing for your fall drafts and stuff like that. I don't know.
Do you want stock leagues or draft leagues?
It has to be draft. Well, I thought it either a battle royale style draft, where you would do it just out of one conference, so the teams are not superstar teams. You know what I'm saying? Or you could do something like two teams merge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're the first pick, you pick the Seahawks, and you go around, and then you get a team on the way back or something like that. I don't know. Something fast and quick, but still kind of drafty.
Okay, let me mull that over. I, as you know, I'm already overextended as it is, but I could also start my stock league early and create all the pre-files, and you guys could play as many games as you want before the season starts. Yeah, my
stock league.
Yeah, you don't. Why?
I played stock leagues for 20 years. I like the draft leagues.
All right.
I can use 83 Buffalo Bills again, 7-9. No,
this would be with the 2014 season.
Oh, wow. Great. I can use the 2014 Buffalo Bills. What did you imagine? Ryan Patrick.
Yeah, and I thought about your idea, maybe doing a free battle royale style league. All right. Anyway, I got no entry fee, and then we just like you said, do that drafting thing.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But we'll talk later. But I have time for a show tonight. If you want to do a show after dinner or something, you have time for a show later or no?
I don't know. I got to get home. I'm already behind schedule as it is. So
all right.
Why don't we play it by ear? I'll text you. If I could do a show, it'll be much later. And
there's a possibility I could do one Tuesday or Wednesday night. We'll see. All right. I'll see you later, Dennis.
All right. Take care.
Game and good luck the rest of the way.
You too. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Well, good luck in your other leagues. Sorry about ending your hopes and dreams tonight.
Good luck in the competition. That's all right. This team was not really meant to go anywhere.
No, yeah, you did a good job with them, and their flaws were more obvious than other teams.
You did a good job. I did a good job with the team that I poorly drafted.
We all make choices. I picked Stephen Starling, and you picked a piss poor offensive line. So we both have to live with that.
All right. I'll see you later.
See ya.